Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is called Steel. We are still on the Academy grounds cause we have one thing to do here before we start our evening walk through Trista, which is basically one bonding event watched and one bonding event picked.
Right.
And I already decided straight on the get-go when we saw which two we had, and it's nothing against Jusis, but I want to know more about Fee, so let's go watch Jusis' event, and after that we're gonna reload and go over to Fee. Oh, it's you. Hey there, Jusis. Have you noticed? I see you here pretty often. I guess you must be a pretty avid reader, huh? I wouldn't put it like that exactly. There's not much else to do, so I just come here to pass the time. Oh. I don't really get a chance like this too often. Should I hang out with him? Yes. Would you mind if I joined you? You needn't ask my permission. You can do as you please. Well then, I hope you don't mind my company. What is it that you're reading anyway? It's a book on the many legends that are told throughout the Empire. Ah, there's certainly no shortages of those, is there? I've heard stories about witches, spirits, and even vampires. Hold on. Are you into these kinds of things, Jusis? They are merely a means to a fuller knowledge of the Empire. Though I cannot deny that they make for some interesting reads. I see. Well, maybe I should take a look at some of them sometime. Hey, look over there! Oh, that boy's from one of the 4 great houses, right? House Alberea? So he is. He fits the noble archetype to a T, doesn't he? You don't suppose he's friends with that guy next to him, do you? I was guessing that he was. You gotta wonder what kind of people a big name like that would hang out with. Oh, it's almost time. We gotta get back to the dorms. Hey, wait up! So, that's what it's like to be famous. This is a daily occurrence. You're a noble yourself. The same would happen to you if you ever acted like one. Fair point. Maybe I should stand to learn a lesson or two from you. One cannot escape their nobility. As such, it should be worn with pride. What? Someone told me that when I was a child. Don't listen to the likes of Ragnitz. Jusis. That's the end of this book. I'm going to get another. Was he just trying to cheer me up? Thanks, Jusis. Yeah, I really don't think Jusis is a bad guy, to be honest. It's just that he's a noble of one of the 4 great houses. He has a kind of a reputation to uphold, and I think that's holding him back to opening up more to the people of Class 7. Especially Machias. Alright, so this Jusis done, so let's head out and do the bonding event with Fee. I do wonder what we're gonna do in our event with Fee. Are we gonna search for a napping place for her? Oh, what you doing, Fee? Oh, not much. Looking for somewhere to nap, I guess. You guess? I can never tell what she's thinking. Maybe I should talk to her a bit more. Try to get to know her. Yes! Let's spend time with Fee. Would you mind if I stuck around here? Oh, go ahead. It's all yours. See you later. I meant stick around with you, so we could talk a while. Okay. So, are you always here at this time of day? Sometimes. Unless I am napping somewhere else. Yeah, you do see you napping a lot. So, do you like naps? Well, they're okay. What else is there to do during school hours? Come on, don't be ridiculous. There are plenty of things to do here, and you won't even get to do some of them when you're older. For example, well, there's studying, joining clubs, hanging out with your friends, all sort of stuff. I am in a club. The gardening club, actually. Whoa, when did you join that? I have to admit, I'm pretty surprised. What sort of thing are you growing? Nothing. Right. Well, if you do end up growing something, I'd love to see it. Sure. You act like you're my dad or something? Do you get a kick out of getting involved in other people's business? Well, I don't know about that. This is the way I act with my sister, so maybe that's it. Sorry if I upset you or anything. I'll try not to be so nosy in the future. Either way, I don't exactly hate it. Fee got up from the sofa. I've got to get to the gardening club. Wait, now? Seriously? Well, we're allowed to stop by whenever we want. See ya. Hey, the stairs the other... Fee walked towards one of the windows and placed her foot on the sill. Fee? Yep. Fee jumped down into the courtyard. Fee! Rean rushed to the window in a panic. Yeah, her abilities are off the charts. Well, is she alright? Jumping down from here without even a scratch isn't just athletic, it's almost inhuman. Where did she learn to do that? Your bond with Fee strengthened. Great. Yeah, and this is what we wanted. This is what we wanted to see. Just a little bit extra of Fee. And the fact that she says that she didn't exactly dislike it means that she likes the attention, she's just not used to it. And that's everything what you're seeing here. And I think that's also the reason why she joined the gardening club, because she doesn't actually have to do anything there. She can if she wants to, but she doesn't have to. And it gives her a brilliant excuse to take a nap around the flowers, which to me seems like magical at some point, especially during the evenings. So there's one place I want to check before we head over to Trista, and that is, as you might have guessed, the gardens itself. I want to see if she's standing there right now, or in other words, napping. Are you sure you're okay after a jump like that, Fee? Oh, no problem. I'm used to that stuff. Oh yeah, then that's normal. Well, as long as she's fine. Oh, hello there, Fee. When did you arrive? Now that you're here, you can help me water the plants. Fine. Yeah, and she might seem detached to any kind of human emotion, but the fact that she's here and she's helping her out, just little glimpses in there. That's why I think Fee is going to be a really interesting character to follow. Not in a romantic sense, but more curiosity to see where she's from, what was she before she came here, where is she going, how will she develop in Class 7. So many different things that can happen. But yeah, time to do our evening stroll of Trista. Man, money's tight these days. Eating out at Kirsch every day is a real drain to your wallet. Maybe we should try cooking for myself. That is definitely a thing to do. I can't wait for a band time tonight. I guess I'm not the only one either. It seems like it's gotten pretty popular lately. It's probably because Misty has such a nice voice. I get so excited that I find myself counting down the seconds before it starts. I'm really looking forward to hearing Misty's voice tonight. I get so excited that I find myself counting down the seconds before it starts. Yeah. Hopefully Misty is not the material you're looking for. Oh, after thinking long and hard about it, I decided to help the student council instead of joining a club. President To was always helping us out, so this is my way of repaying the favor. I like to help alleviate her workload, even if it's just a little. Hey, respect, because I'm doing the exact same thing. Even though I'm not doing it by choice, I'm doing it because I was forced into it, but let's be honest, I don't think Rean minds one bit. Well, that was odd. Master Patrick returned home a moment ago in uncharacteristically high spirits. I wonder what happened. Master Patrick seems to be in a rather high spirit today. I can't imagine what could have happened. I think he probably enjoyed himself in the fencing club. And probably because he beat the commoner. Knowing Patrick, that is. Oh, Celestine, how I wish you were there to see it. I got quite a gallant figure as I struck down that lower class student. How wonderful to hear that you had another fruitful day at the academy. On a related note, might I ask if you've made any friends yet? And remember, lapdogs don't count. That's none of your business, and do not treat me like a child. I thought so. The fact that he beat that lower class member, yep, that's one way to put a spring in his step. No, there's no need to rush, Master Patrick. The path to new true friends is a slow and steady one. Oh, do not treat me like a child. Your witty little remarks are anything but appreciated, Celestine. The heir to one of the 4 great houses has no need for friends. It is impossible to prevent those whose standards are so inferior to my own. A dog is not a friend to its fleas. Yeah, a true noble of the great houses, so it seems. I was feeling rather confident in my sprint time, but Alyssa beat me quite handily. No, that cannot be right. She has far less experience than I do. How could she have won? She cheated somehow. She must have. Cheated like the commoner she is. I don't think it's possible to cheat in a simple sprint. No, you're just fast or you're slow. That's it. And who knows, maybe Alyssa got an innate talent for running. Alyssa has far less experience than I do. How could you have won? Things will be quite different next time, I assure you. I see a proper rivalry forming between Ferris and Alyssa. Actually pretty good. That way you get like really nice small sub-stories in the background with all the extra NPCs, giving me more reason to go by and talk to them. Love it. I've been left in charge of cleaning the entrance path today, and wearing this makes it much easier to focus on work. It reminds me that Eidos is always watching me, which in turn makes me want to work the best of my abilities. I have to say that I do enjoy this feeling of being able to devote myself entirely to my duties. Well, glad you're enjoying your time here. Rosine's worked as hard as ever today. I have learned that she is much shyer than she would appear, though. Her vehement refusal and blushing when I offered to assist her with changing into her garment was rather cute. She almost feels like a younger sister in a way. That's much for me to teach her from here on out. Ah, that's cute. A relationship forming between those two, based upon their work at the church. Are you aware of the performance that takes place here every August? Thors Wind Orchestra has been performing here in this church for years now. One could say that these performances have become a summer staple here in Trista. Oh, I cannot wait to see it. I'm sure the Wind Orchestra is practicing for this year's performance as we speak. I, for one, am looking forward to what they have in store for us this year. To be honest, I don't think they're practicing right now, cause their door was locked if I remember correctly. But Elliot, he will probably be practicing at home. Ooh, fishies! There's so many. Well, there's a lot easier to catch when the weather warms up. You want one? They grill up pretty nice. Oh, there's so many fishies! Man, the sunsets here are never short of spectacular. I'm thinking I might just stay right here and fish until the crack of dawn. How about Rean? Care to join me? I think I might have to pass. Well, that's a bummer. But that's your loss. You wouldn't believe the size of the fish you can catch here at 4 AM. Yeah, I think I don't have any more fishing left here. Nope. And I don't want to use another ground bait. Because last time I used it was more for testing purposes. And we are here a lot of the time at Trista, at the Academy, so we will always be able to be fishing here. But if we get to a spot like during a field trip with very especially special fish, I want to have the opportunity to fish extra there to gain more points, more rewards. Oh, I can't believe I honestly apologized to him. I had Emil's tutor to see too. I can't do multiple things at once. Yeah, that guy is a very poor husband as far as I've seen so far. First I deal with complaints about getting home too late all the time, and then when I do come home early, my dinner isn't even ready for me. I can't believe I married this woman. Yeah, I don't like you, Gordon, I'm sorry. I'm going over what you taught me today. It's even hard to study when Dad's so loud too. He doesn't this every time he comes home. The last thing I want to do is turn into someone like my dad when I'm older. Hey, and that says it all. The fact that his own kid doesn't want to be like him when he's older tells you how poor of a man he is at the moment. Hopefully, during the series, he will change a little bit, be more approachable, cause this is not good, Gordon. I shouldn't have even bothered coming home early. Yeah. Why do I feel like there's a divorce in the air for this family? Sad to say. First years get into arguments with their friends all the time. Most of these clashes happen for silly reasons, though. Nobody wants to spend a year on bad terms with their friends, so try to patch things up as quickly if it happens to you. I'm trying, but Makias isn't even giving me the time of day. Do you know Mikt from the pawn shop? He's the only one who never shows up at the gatherings, so no one knows much about him. I have heard that he used to be a writer though. You really have to wonder about that guy. He told me that writing wasn't his main job either, back when I asked him about it. You really do wonder about that guy. Who knows, maybe Mikt was like a spy or something, traveling across the land as a writer/journalist, trying to dig up stories while in the background discovering information for the intelligence division. Maybe. Don't know if we'll ever learn about it, but it's a nice theory to have about him, making him a little bit more important than he actually is. Right, no new books. Van Dyke served as a general in the Imperial Army up until around 10 years ago. They say he had such a powerful presence that his enemies could feel their doom approaching from Selj away. He's a shining example of a living legend, I'd say. The fact that he remains in peak condition even now is a testament to that. On top of being in such good health for his age, Van Dyke is said to be an excellent teacher. One would expect no less from a legend like him. Yeah, the one thing you can really tell about this is he has a very good reputation. But yeah, I think he's more like a war hero around these parts, definitely. Oh well, guess I'll have some. Actually, Sis might get mad if I eat sweets this late. Ah, come on, Tysel. Look at all these sweets. I got them by beating Crow at Blade. Aren't I amazing? Yeah, you're so amazing, Kay. Seriously, why can't you get that excited over something practical? I can't get a rise out of this girl. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, she's more mature than these two kids. It really shows here. Ah, well, aren't you lucky, wee girl? You're our 77th customer this month. Now you'll get a wee 20% discount if you buy 3 items, but only if you do it now. Really? Well, I can't pass up an opportunity like this. Yeah, Becky really knows how to negotiate. Ah, sorry mate, I'm busy with this customer right now. If you want to buy something, go talk to Julia. Which one should I choose? Decisions. They have 20% off sale on their hottest brands? Oh, my purse is opening on its own. We'll be taking orders for summer uniforms before long now. Your regular uniforms are designed to be suitable for all seasons as is, however. You're free to wear whichever you prefer. Students are allowed to wear our specially designed summer uniforms if they so wish. We'll soon be taking orders for said uniforms, so don't be shy about asking for one. I think we still have the same things. Yes, we do. Looks like we only are missing a silver chain and energy bandana. This one seems actually pretty decent, actually. Prevent sleep and nightmare, but also give us evasion plus 5%. I think the silver chain can wait, because I see also that Laura has it equipped. I think I want to buy one of these energy bandanas. Because I have been learning through the comments a little bit more about evasion and accuracy. So I think it would be nice to have one of these. Alright. Let's go by the pawn shop and our backstore family. Do you have any idea how much of a nightmare it is to get my hands on these bullets of yours? I lost today's race to get these things for you, you know? Don't worry, I'm sure your horse would have lost just as badly if you were at the tracks cheering it on. Oh yeah, have you heard anything about how that thing in Crossbill ended up? Yep, sounds like it was taken care of by the police division I told you about. Ah, so the instructor uses this shop too. I wonder what they're talking about. I think this is a perfect example about them talking about something that happens during the Crossbill arc. A little bit. I look into whatever's going on at the old schoolhouse too. You just head back to the dorms and get some well-deserved rest. What do you want? I'm busy. I'm not a mind reader. Spit it out. Alright, still the free foods. Yeah, extra money. Yeah, serum powder is really good, but offering up a Mishy plush for it? Nah, I don't think so. 12 out of 20. It's still so far away. You can get star quartz from here. That's actually really good to know. I wonder if you get the bigger selection the further in the... Ooh, this is all-star. Because if we can use a soul blur or a soul blur with a star, you definitely want the soul blur with a star. It is really expensive though, U material and 2 actual soul blurs in order to change it up. But the extra stat would be very, very handy, I think. Yeah, we really need to start trying to think in that way. That if we can if we want to use certain abilities, and we can get one with a star from the pawn shop, we might need to invest in doing so. Like here, like you have like an easy healing magic and get HP 250 added up on there if you get the plus version. Yeah, I see a lot of potential in this. Alright, but that's for a later concern. Oh, I make it a point to help out around the house on my days off. At first, I needed Hannah to tell me exactly what to do for every chore, but I got pretty good at them before long. It really made me appreciate how hard she works here at home. Yeah, this is a really good couple, especially when you compare it to Gordon's family, because he's there and that's about it. What should I make for dinner tonight? Harrison loves all my cooking, so I'm never sure what to make when he's home. In this house, I'm in charge of the kitchen. Harrison's always glad to help out with whatever I ask though. Like a good husband should. Mommy always gets excited when Daddy's off work and makes lots of food. And that means we get to eat a whole bunch. Then it's gonna be so tasty. Yeah, kids always have like a one-track mind. Never two texts. Now be careful, we don't want to enter in the dorm just yet. I think we can get to the station? There's no need to go into the train station right now. Can we not make a late night trip over to Keldic just to talk to the people there? Where are you, Misty? I tell you every time, don't miss the pre-show meeting, and every time you agree. When is it gonna stick? We're just gonna have to write ahead without any proper planning tonight. I'm pretty sure she'll be fine, Michael. I can't believe that troublemaker's just ditching our pre-show meeting like it's nothing. I can't let this get me down though. This is the most important time for the show, so I need to stay strong. Yeah, he's gonna give her an earful when she gets back, isn't he? Oh, Misty's actually quite a troublemaker, believe it or not. She likes to play off her tardiness by feigning innocence. I think she just likes keeping the director just at his wit's end. I can almost assure you that's it. I think I've seen more wrinkles in the director's face of late. Maybe it's just my imagination. Or maybe he's just too worried because of all the pranks Misty is playing on him. Ooh, it's quite busy here tonight. Oh, so Patrick thinks that practicing the basic is a bore, does she? He doesn't get it. The damn attitude of his pisses me off, too. Does he honestly think he's so much better than everyone else? Oh, I'm sure he'll get his comeuppance soon enough. Just like you did last year. Don't remind me. Loggins ended up causing trouble last year by saying the same sort of thing. I'm sure Patrick will realize the error of his ways soon enough. Just like you did. Oh, stop trying to embarrass me by bringing that stuff up. I figured Patrick would be the one I need to keep an eye on, but Ellen's acting a bit off too. I hope he's not beating himself up because he lost. Oh, could that be it why he's making all the mistakes with the girls? Because his mind is not in the right place because he lost against Patrick. That actually would be a valid explanation. And I'm beginning to think that Friedel is the one that beat him up last year. Basically to shut him up. And is she gonna do the same thing this year with Patrick? I truly hope so. That old schoolhouse really is a mystery. Who would have thought an elevator would just appear out of nowhere? It's been exactly the same for years. And that was a surprise. We're just lucky we had Alyssa and Laura to help us out. On the plus side, it gave us a chance to use our combat links. They're a nice reminder of how much more we can achieve by working together. Yeah, We have to make sure that we can get everyone together next month too. There's no way we're gonna get any further in these investigations on our own. Definitely. All I want to do right now though is get back to the dorms and get a shower. Same here. Again, thanks for the help. Take it easy when you get back. What kind of guiding force do you think is behind the strange happenings in the old schoolhouse? There truly is a mysterious wind surrounding it. To be honest, I think it might involve the cat we've been seeing around the old schoolhouse. Because it is very curious that from the first day we were there, that cat was there too. There has to be some connection with that. Seems like the investigation in the old schoolhouse is gonna be a regular thing for us. Guess it's all part of a package when you join Class 7. We better get used to it. But hey, it isn't necessarily a bad thing. We do get good training from it. The Noble and Reformist Factions have been squabbling an awful lot lately. Seeing people from the same country fight amongst themselves like children fills me with such sorrow. Nothing ever comes from these conflicts, but the common people always get caught up in the crossfire. What does Emperor Eugen make of this state of affairs, I wonder? Oh, today's races had me raking in the mirror. Dolly wasn't too happy about it though. She started scolding me about how I should feel ashamed for making money from gambling. Then she made me treat all the customers to a free cup of coffee. There goes those winnings. Jeez, Dolly sure can be uptight. Well, I'm pretty sure she means well. Nah, we're going back to the dorm soon, so we don't need to rest just yet. The amount of work Toa gets done as the student council president is really staggering, isn't it? Sometimes I find myself wondering how someone so young can accomplish so much. Then I remember that her height doesn't match her age. It's just so hard to believe that she's really 18. Toa's even helped us with the cafe. Reliable things come in small packages. Yeah, I think her small stature is also helping her get extra help every once in a while. Pretty sure. Because she's so small, people may think she's helpless. But the fact that she's already 18 says a lot. It's getting dark, so if I go into my room now, I'll be in for the night. Returning to the dorm during the evening on free days causes the day activities to end. Any bonding events which have not been triggered will no longer be viewable. Enter the dorm, I think we're ready.
Oh, Rean! Good evening.
Evening. Did you just get back too?
Yeah, I was busy with club-related work until just now. I'm glad I ran into you, though. I heard from Elisa that you went into the old schoolhouse again?
Yeah, and we made some pretty crazy discoveries while we were at it. We're going to need to keep investigating that place on a regular basis, I'd say.
Well, I'd be more than happy to accompany you next time. The request was made to the whole of Class 7, after all, and I'd like to do everything I can to help.
That's really good to hear, Emma. That way we can switch you out with Elliot.
Really? That's very kind. Thank you. Maybe I should ask Fee next time too. And Jusis and Machias while I'm at it.
Fee would be a good choice at the very least. I'm sure she'd be more than happy to accompany us, or more than willing anyway. As for Jusis and Machias, I'm sure a chance will present itself for them to make friends eventually. Maybe then?
Well, I don't even need them to be friends. I just need them to work together at a decent rate. That's all I'm asking for. Friends would be perfect, but we're way too far off for that.
One can only hope. We really have to do something about those two already.
Oh my! Rean! What happened to your right hand?
Oh, this? A beautiful lady I ran into in town did it. Or at least I think she was a lady.
Come again?
A black cat with really glossy fur. I've never seen it around before. I assume it belongs to someone in town since it was wearing a blue ribbon and a bell.
Now don't you mention it, Rean? Emma does have a blue ribbon as well. Maybe it's just a coincidence.
I must have done something to offend it, though, because it got all grumpy out of nowhere and scratched me up pretty good.
I'm so sorry.
I think there is a connection there. 'Cause I never noticed before that she had the same blue ribbon that the cat had around the tail. Is it Emma's cat? Could be, but if that's the case and the cat is connected to the old schoolhouse, is Emma connected to the old schoolhouse then? Oh, this opens up so many ideas for theories. I need to know more.
What?
Please, sit down on the sofa. I'll bring a first aid kit and dress that wound right away.
Thanks. Do you know it or something?
No, not at all. I've just seen it around town a few times.
Oh, that's clearly a lie. She definitely knows the cat by the way she's acting.
Anyway, I'll go get the first aid kit. Don't go anywhere.
Because if she feels responsible for
It's
it
just a
scratching
little
Rean,
scratch. I don't know why she's making such a big deal out of it.
if it isn't her cat, she definitely knows it.
I've never seen Emma get so flustered before. There we go. That should do it. This textbook Emma lent me is really helpful. I might actually be able to get decent grades on next month's midterms thanks to her. Doubt I'll be able to even come close to matching her own grades though. Or Machias's for that matter.
Hey, don't worry, Rean, you got me now, so I'm gonna do my best to lift your grades up to the heights that you want.
I wasn't trying to help you, but I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so...
Whether you're a noble or not is beside the point. The bottom line is you lied to me, and I simply cannot trust those who lie.
There's a lot about both Machias and Jusis that we don't know. Maybe in time we can discover something about them that'll help us mend their relationship a little. This seems like a good place to stop for a quick breather. Abend time is about to start anyway.
The day is done and it's time to cast off your cares right here. It's the Misty you know and love coming to you live from Radio Trista.
She does have the perfect radio voice though.
Oh, actually, I guess it's already started. Misty's voice is always so soothing.
It really is.
We're now in the second half of May, and the greenery all over Erebonia is beginning to reach its peak. It's the perfect time of year to enjoy nature, and the weather is absolutely perfect for a great hike. Listeners in Heimdall have Modder Park to enjoy with its spectacular glass garden. Though, for those willing to hop on a train, I heartily recommend a trip to Lunaria Nature Park. Administrative issues kept it closed for a while, but it finally reopened this month, and it's worth making the trip.
Yeah, and we had a hand in that. Amazing.
Relax and take in the scenery of this vast, almost mystical forest, and then grab a cold beer on the way back. I can't think of a better way to spend the weekend. Can you? Whoops, with all you students tuning in, maybe I shouldn't recommend boozing it up, should I? You might not be able to grab a cold one just yet, but fresh milk or fruit juice are pretty refreshing in their own way.
Sure, Misty, sure.
Anyway, let's see who sent us some mail today, shall we? This first one's from future 3-star chef from Bereahard.
Practical exam time. Alright, it's time for this month's practical exam. Yeah, and I'm very, very curious to see who or what we're gonna fight, because people have been trying to... what's the word I'm looking for, entice me about it. That, oh, someone is coming and you're gonna be really surprised, excited about it. Yeah, and I really am. Because now I really want to know who it is. Because I thought after someone put it there that I was maybe Neidhart. Because he is at the academy. And I think today is his last day here before he heads back out into the field. So it would be a perfect opponent. With this battle experience, it would be invaluable almost if he did that. But yeah, we have to see. Who knows, maybe it's just another fight against an archaism. I'm sure you don't need a refresher on how these things work, so let's just get started, shall we? Archaism time. Still, not used to these things. Don't know if I'll ever be. It changed form. Now that you mention it, this one does look different from last month's. Well, filling with their settings changed their appearances too, apparently. I really don't know how they work, but it's not like that actually matters. You know, it's kind of discouraging when the instructor who's sending us into battle is so, unconcerned. Alright, let's begin. Rean, Alyssa, Laura, Gaius, step forward. Okay, looks like we're up first. I have every confidence in our abilities. Yeah, with the four of us together, there should be no trouble at all. Alright, let's set up our party. She can be a little bit closer. And I want these two to be together for the extra linking abilities. I do think that if Laura comes with us on the next field study, we will not pair her up with Rean, just to gain points with others as well. I think that's it. I think for the rest we should be good, I think. Do want to check if we have at least, yeah, we have 2 people with healing abilities just to keep our HP up, and we do have a bunch of items to do so as well. I do wish we have the opportunity to try the demonic scythe out, but I don't know if this is the proper enemy to do so. We'll see. Yes, begin the practical exam. Good luck, you guys. Already? Okay. Show me how it's done.
Well, shall we begin?
Meet the following condition. Cancel an enemy art. Okay, but couldn't you have told me beforehand so I could adjust my setup with it? Because I don't know if I have impeding abilities on one of my characters.
Right.
They should have one in their craft, right?
Shatter! Now! Go! Go!
Is she still... Yeah, I think she's still close enough.
All right, let's do this. Leave it to me.
It's my turn.
Burn... Yes. Do we have any arts like... Not here. Is there anything we... Do we have items that can actually destabilize enemies? I don't know, actually. Alright. No elemental advantage. Status down does work, apparently.
Turn to flames. Burn! Go!
Thunderstorm. That's a lot of damage and sealing abilities. Ooh, this is gonna be more difficult. I'm missing Elliot already with his regen ability.
Marcus, activate. Take this.
Thanks.
My turn.
He can just do his normal thing, it's no problem. Impede. Okay, so we do have an impede on Rean. Okay, so that makes this more than possible. We just need to prevent it when it happens. So he must be able to go in between the selection of the enemy and actually executing it. Maybe it's not the best thing to do, delaying our enemies.
All right, let's do this.
So raising strength a little bit more.
Right.
Burn, yeah.
Marcus, activate.
All right.
The seal and blind. I want to see if we can actually blind it.
Whirlwind. To me.
I can do this.
Resistant, but it does really nice amount of damage at least. Freeze or faint. Faint probably wouldn't work. So maybe we can try some freezing.
Let's go.
Jesus Christ, what kind of damage are you capable of?
My turn.
Yeah, we really need to make sure that it doesn't get a healing tile on him when it's his turn. That's going to be really important.
Shatter. Off guard.
Go. Here we go.
I think you should... Alright. I don't want to use both their S-crafts, just in case of an emergency, so... I think I am gonna... No, if I use it, I don't have the CP to impede if necessary.
I can do this. Hang in there.
You have
Thanks.
my things.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, this definitely helps.
Whirlwind. To me. They're open.
I've got you.
Go.
Alright, now we need to use this to impede.
Go.
An opening.
Okay, no indicator that we succeeded at our mission. Because he isn't doing it anymore, so we did cancel his move, so it should be okay. Because I don't want to miss out on any AP, so that's why I'm really overly focused on it. How much does it actually have? 4,000.
Shatter. Now.
Go.
I can do this.
Yes, you can.
Now.
Here. It's my turn.
Alright. Yeah, we don't need anything special. We got this.
I go where the wind takes me.
Not bad.
Yes! Well done. All the hard work during last month's field study and in the old schoolhouse has clearly paid off. You may be right. We fought well together. Indeed, I would have no objections to another round. Yeah, let's not and say we did. Okay, next team. Macias, Jusis, Elliot, Emma, Fee, step forward. All of us at one time? Which means... Let's just get this over with. I don't need you telling me what to do. What was that? And there they go. Yes, yes, you hate each other, we get it. Are you all ready? Okay, begin. We even had one more member than Rean's group. Hardly surprising. I knew this was going to be a struggle, but I had no idea your performance would be so unremarkable. I hope you two in particular have a good long think about what you did wrong. This outcome is largely your fault after all. This is the first time I've ever heard her speaking so harshly. Almost like a teacher. Well, considering the situation, it's no wonder she's frustrated.
That concludes today's practical exam.
Here I was hoping for something special.
Next, I'll be announcing the details of this weekend's field study. Each of you, please come forward and take one of these.
These assignments.
Group A, Rean, Emma, Machias, Jusis, and Fee. Berea Heart, the Verdant City, and Alyssa, Laura, Elliot, and Gaius. Still location Saint Ark, the Old Capital. So we're going to Berea Heart with Jusis and Machias. Yeah, I think I know what our challenge will be this month. Yeah, we're gonna have to try to get these two to work along. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult.
Berea Hard and Saint Ark. Both very well-known cities here in the Empire.
Berea Hard's the capital of the Croydson province in the east, right?
And St. Ark is the capital of Sutherland in the south.
Two provincial capitals. They seem like fair choices.
I guess they are, but that's the least of our worries.
Is this some kind of sick joke? Instructor, what are you trying to prove? You have some sort of personal vendetta against us or something?
No, try to stop seeing this as a personal vengeance type of thing, Machias. You're in the same class, you need to work together, and if you don't work together, they'll force you to work together until you get along. See past your differences. It's not that strange.
For a change, I agree with him. This is ludicrous. I refuse to accept these group allocations. Change them at once.
I don't know. They seem pretty perfect from where I'm standing. Besides, you're from Berea Hard, so putting you in Group A was a no-brainer.
Then put me in Group B! I'm not thrilled at the thought of going to St. Ark either, but it's better than gallivanting off to his hometown. Besides, everyone knows Berea Hard is like a breeding ground for nobles and their dusty old ideas. The place is crawling with them.
Well, I can't deny that. Especially since that's exactly why I put you in Group A to begin with. I'm no army officer, so I'm not about to go telling you that my orders are absolute and such. That's much too military for my liking. But I am your instructor, and it's my duty to look out for your best interests, which I feel is exactly what I'm doing here.
And to be honest, I totally agree with her, cause they have to start looking past the differences at some point. And if they won't do it themselves, then she needs to step in and do it for them.
So if you have any objections, then how about the two of you try to make me listen to them by force?
Ooh, interesting. They are gonna fight Sara? That would be really cool.
Interesting.
You're not seriously going to...
Yep, she's giving them a common enemy, helping them try to work together to overcome their differences, even if it's just for a slight moment.
Oh, come on, don't...
I knew you couldn't possibly turn down an offer like that. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh yeah, she's ready for it.
What?
An orbital gun and a sword? Those are terrifying looking weapons.
Well, she's got a reputation, and she's definitely a fighter.
Oh.
That's the spirit. Rean, why don't you give them a hand?
Really? You're forcing me to go in between those two?
I'll take on all three of you.
Yes, instructor.
What a powerful aura.
All right, it's time for some extreme extra credit. If you think you can convince me to change your assignments, well, let's just see how well you measure up.
I get a feeling we're not supposed to win this, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna give it my all.
All right, show me what you've got.
My turn.
And no weaknesses, level 49. Yeah, we're definitely not supposed to win this. Alright, see, Rabbit Trust. Impede, yeah, definitely delay.
Impossible.
Go!
Nah, we better save up our stuff. No, do not destroy my CP. I don't deserve that.
It's my turn. How about this?
Here we go!
Didn't see that coming.
Too slow!
This can't be happening.
My turn!
I get a feeling that I'm gonna get downed either way, so let's just slash the living shit out of her.
Flames, gavel on my blade! I'm sorry, everyone.
Impossible.
Are you okay?
I had no idea she was that strong.
I believe she was holding back, too.
Her combat style is most unique. I couldn't even hazard a guess as to what school she represents.
The School of Hard Knocks. Because he learned it all on the streets.
I guess this means... Yep. Decision's final.
Chalk one up for the educator. Group A and Group B will be heading to their destinations this weekend as planned. Good luck, everybody. I'll be expecting souvenirs.
Okay, that was really interesting.
Your rank's gone up.
Still wouldn't have mind fighting against a round or two against Nightheart, but I'll take it. Well, it's basically Sara asked Rean to join in just so she could kick his ass, and for what reason, I do not know. Because there was no way in hell they were gonna win. Alright, I think we're good on the point so far, and accepting Vane as a perk. I like it. Definitely gonna be using that.
You did really well, Rean.
Thank you, Toa.
I don't sense anyone else on this floor. Seems like everyone's already out of their rooms. Suppose I should head down too.
All rare quartz and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members. Alright. Field study day it is. But for now, we are gonna leave it here before we head down and start the entire conversation about getting ready for our trip. Because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be easy with Jusis and Machias, but we'll make it happen. And with Rean as the leader, who knows? Maybe he can make some progress with those two. But we'll see. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time, as we are getting ready to go to Berea. And hopefully not getting any issues while trying to play Blade on the train like we had last time. So, I will see you then. Bye bye.